Hey everybody, Panthers0822. We are going to get back into Dragon Age 2. I apologize if I sound a little odd here. I turned on the feature. The headphones I'm wearing are actually a pair of Bose, and these are actually a pair that have noise canceling, and I turned on the noise canceling, which is kind of an odd feeling in its own way. So, alright, there was something over here, so we're going to grab this here just real quick. Alright, so we've got... Oh, before I do this, I probably should go out to YouTube and actually fix a few things here real quick. Because right now it's got all the wrong shit. So... Okay... And then live stream. Should probably pull my phone out so I can at least see the chat if you guys try and chat at me. That might be helpful. Just a bit. Alright. Actually, that'll work. Actual. Well, let's see here. Considering that we've got 3 other videos right now, part 4 would probably be appropriate. Changes to gaming. Nope. And then Dragon Age 2. Okay. At least with the Twitter, when I share this out, I can at least adjust shit, so... Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, with Facebook sharing, it tends to be a little temperamental. There we go. Google Plus at least gets it right. Alright, and this one we're going to share in a group. We're going to share to my favorite games. Okay. Let's get back to it. Who do we want with us? Oh, I definitely want her sister. You know, we'll go with this. This is going to be probably our normal party. Alright. Well, let's do this.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messere.
Oh, good. We'll just be leaving then. To go somewhere that isn't the gallows.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messere.
No. No Templars in this family.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question. They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be a great comfort if you go missing next.
You can trust me. I'm only trying to keep Karen safe.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Her own people? That's horrible.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, she would.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Kirkwall may not have the best, but at least we're not foiled.
Alright. We've got a couple things to do, so we're going to kind of bounce around a little bit. We will actually get some shit accomplished and some things done, but I am going to bounce a little bit between some different things.
How come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered, but we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Indeed.
Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
No promises, but I'll hear what you have to say.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic, if you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, We had to take on New Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price is leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items. Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a Hightown merchant.
Alright, in this particular case, we're going to lose a little bit of points with Aveline, but we will end up gaining them. And honestly, gaining friendship with Aveline really isn't terribly hard.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers for the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
Alright. Alright, we've got a couple things to handle at night. What's this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this one for Thunderhill Hill real quick.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
Thank you. I thought them coterie men had me for sure. I guess the whole thing was a trap. There were no dwarves when I went to make the trade, just coterie waiting to kill us. They got the rest of the boys. I ran. I was hoping they wouldn't find me here, but they did.
Is that Ethenril's rival criminal guild or something?
More like she's their rival. A small one at that. What I hear is the coterie controls most crime in Kirkwall, and they don't like competition.
You're a bit young to be doing this.
I'm 15, but I can usually pass for a man. My mama was ripped in two by one of them big horned darkspawn. It's just me and my sisters now. Working for Ethenril's the only way to feed the girls.
Why not take what Ethenril gave you and start fresh somewhere outside of Kirkwall?
What do you mean?
There's a lot of farmland in the Free Marches. Surely there's somewhere you and your sisters can find honest work.
My father was a farmer. Before the Darkspawn got him. I'd rather do that than work for a Fenrir. I'll get my sisters. Please, make sure she doesn't come after us.
All right. Only downside of the noise-canceling headphones is it feels like my ears need to be popped. That's enough, hero. Alright, let's take care of these items that we need to do here at night, and then we'll go and check in with the Fenrir, and then we'll progress kind of storyline.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the Coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Darkspawn is the real.
Okay. No, they can deal with him, that's fine.
The guards don't get here often enough.
Yep. Alright. Oh, wrong side. I needed the other side.
Why are we traipsing around in human waste again?
You know, sis, that's a good question. Alright, I've got my chat up on my phone, guys, so kind of the same thing as always, though. I'm horrendous at responding at any quickness, so put something in the chat. I will respond to it. It just might take me a minute.
Now you fall!
Looks like the camera failed again. I don't know why that happens. It's actually a little annoying when it does, but I mean, for you guys, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It gives you...
I thank you, Sirah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
Just the person I was looking for. I need to speak with you about Ninette.
Ah, Ghislaine de Carrac's wife. Her disappearance interested me. I tried looking into it. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Did you learn nothing?
Most people just say she left her husband. This all started when Meren, one of our Circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk. What?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
Doesn't the Circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
Can I assist your investigation?
It's no longer my investigation, Sirah. You may take over if you wish. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them. I'm going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
Point the way, Hawk.
Oh, inventory full. Okay. Looks like I need to go sell some shit. I also need to see if I can find a flippin' backpack. Up my inventory count. Alright.
Nothing worth scavenging today.
I do need to see if I could have some have any conversations with any of my party members. Mainly because it helps build friendship with them, and it also helps kind of establish storyline and other things. So, unfortunately, most of those conversations I'd have to like be at specific locations.
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
The alienage should...
Alright, I can take junk items. Inventory full, but I need to destroy some of those junk items in order to really actually get anything. Alright, well, a couple of things. We're going to save here real quick. And then we're going to come to our inventory. We're going to come to junk. Alright. Destroy. 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 Okay. I can actually do some rune crafting. I've got some weapons. That'll take some runes.
Trap!
Okay, you said trap. But I don't see anything. Oh, there it is.
That should do it.
bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we had no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Alright, let's save here real quick.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Go down!
I won't die here.
Now we can relax.
Alright, let's take a minute, loot some bodies, well, at least as much as our inventory will allow us to. And let's see here, we're gonna save. I've got to get a more comfortable pair of headphones. Okay. I think I actually need to up my dex. Because there's an inventory that I can't wear right now, and I would like to be able to wear it. Requires 19 strength. Okay, so it looks like I went up strength and constitution is what I want. So strength and con. That's fine because some of the weapons that I need to be able to wield for a rogue are actually require a little bit higher strength, so that's fine. I will need up my cunning though here shortly. But that is okay for right now. Okay. Do I want to max that out? Ew, I have assassin. I didn't know that. I might actually do the assassin. The assassin shit is cool. But before I do that... I have one specialization. Assassin or duelist. We will spend it. Because honestly, I like the assassin stuff. The assassin stuff is actually pretty cool. It's also one of the smaller specialties, so...
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
It appears we're unscathed.
Impressive. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
How is that a peaceful answer? Good God. We're gonna go with that.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Daenerys wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, He kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Very well. I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
All right. Are you gonna attack or? Yeah. Alright.
Messing with us is suicide.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Alright. Well, I guess I could do the helm. Well, next level up, I'll up my constitution. We'll up our constitution and we'll up our cunning. That's what we'll do. Alright, what's this? Well, let's take a look at... That'll definitely work. Okay, I think we'll be alright. Not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Alright. Actually, I think there's some inventory items for her. 25 magic. Okay. And we're going to keep her on this path. And then Aveline is always just basically strength, dex, and con. Okay. And then save. Actually, yeah, you and your coterie can shove it up your ass. Well, let's save before we go in. I know we just saved, but... Any traps I should be aware of? No.
I stand for all of us. May I trust they guide you?
I'm not really gonna bother to zero out inventory just for something.
I'll deal with this.
We made it.
Oh, I lied. I am gonna zero out some inventory. One, two, three. Dex, cunning, and con. Actually, what I will do is I will claim those. And then I'll save. Alright.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
Well, how about that?
I need to go to the Hangman anyway so that I can have a conversation with Varric.
Feeling about this place.
Oda.
I really should have just sold some shit. Yeah.
human bones, aren't they? I'm gonna be sick.
Severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Alright, normally I would explore, but at the moment I'm really actually aiming to try and move through. Okay. Little hiccups like that freeze there worry me a little bit, so I want to make sure that I save. So I really, really don't want to lose progress. And it's the Hanged Man. Oh. Wrong set of stairs.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Actually...
I am not afraid of you, Denarius.
Watch your step.
Okay. Ah.
Done.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him. Denarius, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I don't like the looks of this.
Alright, I saw more than one trap, but... Alright, I've got enough junk as it is, so... Yeah, well...
Should do it.
Not going to happen.
Oh, I gotta find the key to that. Yeah, I could sell it. Inventory sell, okay. Okay. Alright. Got the key that we needed.
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Denarius left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Alright, well, we've gotten as many valuables as our inventory at the moment will allow us to take, so... Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I so totally went the wrong flippin' way. No, that's one of the rooms. Oh, this is the side section of the house. Unfortunately, they tend to use the exact same map for like houses and other things, so
it never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
My sister is stronger than you think.
You tell him, sis.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Alright, this is again where you can go romantic. I've done a romantic relationship with Fenris. Yeah, it's your decision.
Perhaps you can find a way to pay him back.
I will pay him back. In blood. You have no idea what he's done to me. What I went through just to get away.
I was only trying to help you.
That was unworthy of me. The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay. But I doubt that matters any longer.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Alright. We need to get to daytime so we can sell the shit that we've got in our inventory. And then we will continue on. We have one more party member. Oh, that blows. We have one more party member that we need to get, and it is also part of the main storyline. So I think what I will do is I will finish out getting our last party member, and then I may call it there. We'll see. I've got to be really honest. I'm kind of just in the mood to play and kind of see how long I go for. So, yes. Alright, I've got a couple minor stuff. Let's see here. Loose ends. Oh, that's right. I need to do the get back to work. Alright. Also need to talk to Varric, although that's technically more of a side quest, so...
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. Oh, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
I own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really? Oh, be nice to work for one of our own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Alright. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually give you a steady income. I wish they actually had incorporated that. Where if you decide to... Let's go to the Hanged Man here real quick. You don't actually get a steady income from that. Actually, you don't get any income from it at all, which actually kind of blows, but...
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Hello, Isabella. Oh, by the way, that is the same Isabella from the first game. They did actually change the graphics a little bit. But it is the same character. So... Alright, let's go talk to Isabella here. I like Isabella.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
Wrong way. Alright. I'm not much for top-down views, but
Is a lot less complex than it used to be.
This ring is all I have to return to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Ninette's wedding ring. Yes. Look at the engraving. Forever faithful, forever yours. Oh. Written in happier times. Where did you find it?
Just know that she will not return.
It's better this way. Our marriage has been in shambles for more than a decade. I'll send the ring to her family. If luck, it will appease them. Thank you for all your help, Sarah. Make her watch over.
Welcome, merchant. Well, good luck to you then.
I convinced the miners to return to work.
Excellent. I knew you would handle those layouts. Greetings, partner. Business is good.
Okay, I gotta just sell some shit. I might consider a bow, but at this point... Okay, and then... I know somebody who can use that. That's fine.
Don't get stabbed again. Buy armor.
It's actually not bad. I might consider it.
You won't find...
Okay. One backpack found and purchased. Oh, that's right. I need to go and complete the thing as far as
Well, are you here to socialize, or did you bring my goods?
I rescued your boy and killed the coterie. But your property was long gone.
Coterie. I should have figured. They've got a lock on all trade with the dwarves. If I'd had someone decent on the job, they'd have dug into it first, not walked in blindly. Well, no cargo, no coin. If you're ever looking for more work, I keep my books right here. Feel free to sign yourself up.
all right.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right. Right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
You might want to see this. This was left in the foundry you mentioned in your notes. I was also attacked by shades.
These are human bones. Then there is no chance of finding Meren alive, or any of the others.
I saw someone leaving the scene, but they got away. I'm sorry.
It was more than I accomplished.
My people have been slow to react, but this needs official support.
I will bring this to the city guard immediately. It should be enough to convince them the disappearances are worth investigating.
All right.
Here are hymn of repentance.
I think that statue over there is a statement on modern life. Possibly the statement is, well, shit.
That's Varric for you. Varric's awesome. Okay, that's fine.
Right. I alphabetized the potions yesterday.
Mika.
Alright, well, we've cleared everything as far as that goes. Alright. I should actually point out that I'm actually not doing this in any particular order. This just happens to be the way that I want to play the game. So for those of you who are trying to use this as a guide, please don't. Because again, I'm not doing this in a specific order. I'm just doing this as I'd like. So.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Ada hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her. Get back! Go down! Now you fall!
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off. Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, everybody's efficient, so. Gotta love it when your party's just efficient at what they do. Alright.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabella's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
I was trying to talk him down.
Trust me, it's better this way. Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader.
I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Alright, let's take a minute, loot some bodies. Get some more, Alright.
Trust they be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now!
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
It's the Knight Captain. Don't.
This is Templar business, stranger. You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me! Maker preserve us. I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, Please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
All right.
Do you need something, honey?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
I swear by Andraste, you little monster. Pinch me again and you're dead.
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I have coin in my purse and time to spare. Why not?
Baker's breath. Can't you do this when I'm not around?
Fine. I'll do this some other day.
It's too late. The images are already in my mind and they will never, ever go away.
Back again? Sure you're not interested in my many, many services?
I'm sorry to say that Ninette was killed.
Killed? Why would anyone hurt that darling woman? This is horrible. Thank you for letting me know. Please excuse me.
All right. I did actually do that first one mainly as out of a curiosity, so. Alright.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names. They're too busy doing other things. Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Hawke, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
I'm here on business. Karen, Wilmot.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
Bethany, stop her.
Let go of my sister. How did you? Oh, shit. Spare me, Messer.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messer. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic...
Tirani put me here, to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Karen weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
This base of yours, how many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Next up, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
No loitering.
Yeah, we're not loitering. Oh, that's right.
Just keep walking.
A whole sanctuary of blood mages. I hope we can stand against them. Trap! All set. That's enough!
Alright, she said there was a lever on the right. I don't see anything. Oh well. Onward and upward. Sales fodder.
Watch your step. That should do it.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Careful, Hawk. She may be an abomination.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Alright, we're going to take a minute. We're going to save here real fast.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that. The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Bethany, can you tell if there's a demon in him?
Sorry. As it happens, I've tried to avoid learning much about demons. That kind of knowledge is frowned on in an apostate.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Alright. Oh. Come on. Yes.
Fereldans. I can still smell the dog on them.
This top-down view is annoying as hell. No, because I'm gonna do actually an independent episode, but that does actually help.
May as well be slaves.
People talk about the Circle like it's a prison. It's no different.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
Alright, so one of the things that you may have noticed, or may not have, is that basically you can either side with the Templars or side with the mages. And that does actually kind of, well, not kind of, it affects the end of the game. So, personally, I side with the mages. I side with the mages mainly because I don't agree with slavery. I think it's wrong. And for the most part, that's the way that mages are treated. They're treated like slaves. They're locked in a particular area. They don't really have a lot of freedoms. They really can't do a whole lot. So...
Tirane was crazy. Magic didn't make her that way.
True. Not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Maybe we shouldn't be arguing with the nice Templar. Smile and nod. Smile and nod.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
And how is a madman with a sword or a crossbow any better?
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
He deserves mercy. What happened wasn't his fault.
Please, sir.
I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen did nothing wrong. You can't strip his livelihood on the off chance Tirani succeeded.
Please, Knight Captain. I'll prove I'm loyal. Ask me anything.
My brother's a good man, sir. He would never succumb to a demon.
Perhaps it is best to keep our enemies close. We can watch him far better here than in the city. So be it. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sirrah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
All right. Sorry, something's just bugging the hell out of me. The top-down view is annoying as hell. I guess I'll have to deal with it then. Alright guys, sorry about that. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to play. Dragon Age, the second game really is actually pretty much kind of my favorite game out of the 3 games so far. The first game is a fantastic game. It's a good game, and I love it to death. But the second one is kind of where everything kind of hits its stride, and it's a really, really solid game. There's a lot of side quests that can help you build your character. I mean, just the storyline is fantastic. So, the third game is also, honestly, the third game is equally fantastic, and my wife prefers the third game over the second game. But personally, I'm more of a DA2 person. So, and then there's the fourth game that's going to be coming out. I don't know when yet, but I do know that it is coming out. When it does come out, I'll be getting it, and I'll be playing it for you guys. So, anyways, at this point, I've been playing for quite a bit. Let's see here. How long have I been playing for? I'm looking. Oh wow, I've been playing a heck of a lot longer than I thought. Almost, well, by the end of this, it'll be 2.5 hours. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm definitely gonna call it. And yeah, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. It's always appreciated. Don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to check out the links down below, like the Patreon and the Eucarry. Excuse me. And yeah, because so gameplay wise, I do videos Monday through Friday, and then vlogs I do 7 days a week. Anyways, I've got some other things to work on. So until the next time, this is Panther 0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.